Hey guys, welcome to a second opening for lockdown openings. We're going to be opening this bad boy. I have to admit, I've already started on it. I did a game of Sealed with my mate Charlie via Zoom. We had an awesome couple of games together. I'll show you what we pulled out of those packs briefly, just so you can get a good look again. So one of our rares, let's have a look here, let's get it zoomed. There you go. You've seen this one before, the one that gives all your creatures with Vigilance the ability to tap other creatures down, so that was a good one. We got another Mythic, Mythos of Brokos, which is, again, a great card, both in Commander and in Limited as well. It's good stuff. So, next one was this Mad Dinosaur, which I was quite chuffed with. The Quartzwood Crasher. So this is going to go in my Dino Commander deck. Basically, if you do a trample to somebody with any number of creatures, you get that big of a dinosaur, XX dinosaur, which is kind of nuts. 3 creatures just for doing combat damage with tramplers. We've got this nice human here, which gives you protection from either odd or even converted mana costs, which is interesting. And then this beautiful dinosaur for the cycling deck. Trample haste, cycles for 2, but if you cycle it 4 times, you put it onto the battlefield, which is kind of, it's probably pretty nuts in some kind of constructed deck if you can mess around with it, but in Commander it's also quite fun, because it just puts itself back in your deck. And then, the real cool card that we pulled, I put it in my sealed deck, is this Mad Nethrai Apex of Death. Death, Touch, and Lifelink, and whenever you mutate it, which basically means you put it on a creature or under a creature and the two merge together, you can return any number of target creature cards that have total power 10 or less to the battlefield from your graveyard. So it's a massive recursion engine, and in my sealed deck I had it comboed with the Mythos of Brokos, which is pretty filthy because you can summon it out of your deck, or if you've got it in your hand, you can summon something out of your deck. You can put a creature in your graveyard or whatever. You can get Nethroid back out of your graveyard if it's in your graveyard. So good combo with those two. And it's just pretty mad. So those were the 6 packs. But what's really cool is the foils I pulled as well. So first foil was a foil rare, Mythos of Vadarok, which again is one of these. If you pay the extra mana cost, it does more damage, or does better stuff. So 5 damage, divided you choose, and then if you spend blue and white, those creatures that you hit or permanents can't attack or block and can't activate abilities. So good in Limited, not so good, obviously, in Commander. But then the next foil, another foil, was a foil Genesis Ultimatum. So the foils were just pouring out, so good value so far. And this is great. So top 5 cards of your library, put any number of permanents onto the battlefield. And then for obvious reasons, exile Genesis Ultimatum, because if you can keep recurring that could be disgusting. But that's a good Commander card, and just for fun, not really overpowered, but strong in its own way. And then this fun foil, the General's Enforcer. It's a uncommon, but legendary humans are indestructible that you control, which is obviously very nice. And then exile target card from a graveyard and create a human soldier if it's a creature. So just good in humans. That's going to probably go in my humans tribal deck. Very much cool. Now, let's go to these. Now, I'll go through these quite quickly. Let's get a whole stack of packs here. We've got 30 more packs, I think it is, to run through. So let's chuck that box out of the way. Let's make sure we're all focused on everything. Sorry, my camera's not the most legendary camera. So let's just move quite quickly through the stuff. You've seen most of it. If there's anything fun, we'll pause and take a look. So what token do we have? Oh wow, so we got a companion token that tells you can put your companion here. Okay, I didn't even know they had those. That's interesting. Okay, so let's scroll through quite quickly. The Mighty Brushwag. Oh, Mighty Brushwag's back. Giant Hedgehog. Let's see if there's any cracking stuff in the uncommons, which there often can. Dark Bargains. Pretty interesting. Snare. Weaponize the monsters. The alert Field Bonder again, so these uncommons coming up. Porky Parrot! I do like that card, just because it's fun. Dranith Magistrate. Now this is a nasty rare for Commander. Your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. They can't cast their Commander, because that's in the command zone. And you can't cast spells from your graveyard. And you can't cast spells from a lot of places. It's a good thing it has no protection, otherwise this would be filth. Okay, that's good. Oh, it looks like we have another foil, chaps. So let's see what the foil is. A foil plummet. There we go. Alright, let's move on. Another pack. I should probably go a bit faster or else this video will be a million years long. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Yep. Okay. Full. Oh, another companion token. Alright, let's go through it faster. Sandworm, Glimmerbell, Serpent, a cat. So many cats. Whisper Squad. Light of Hope. Cloud Piercer. Another mutation card. Another mutator that searches for basic lands. Shimmer. This is a funny one. If it doesn't have first strike, put a first strike counter on it. And if it has first strike, it gets double strike. It just gets more strikes. I like it. It's cool. Another good Skull Problem. That's another commander-worthy card. Flame Spell Removal. Oh, and another Tri-land. Rawgrim Triome. We got one of these already, actually. So stacking up on the Triomes, which is good. So let's carry on. What's our token? The soldier. All right, let's go. Dranith Stinger again. Good for the cycling decks. Leech. Fully grown. Blood Curdle Removal. Convolute. Counter target spell. Reconnaissance mission again. Just solid commander stuff. Another crystal. The crystals are quite cool as well. Oh, more dodge artwork. This one will be going to my mate Charlie. He likes the artwork. I'm not so keen. Although this is not as bad as the others. But still, Spider. And, ooh, the Song of Creation. So this one is a funky one. Play an additional land each of your turns. Whenever you cast a spell, draw 2 cards, but at the beginning of your end step, discard your hand. If someone can make this work in Commander, go for it, but I'm not so sure that you can. Still a cool rare. Definitely a cool rare. Right, moving on. Moving on. So I've been impressed with these token abilities, putting them on creatures. It made for some very fun gameplay with Charlie and myself. There were counters flying everywhere, and it was causing carnage, which was great. Another weird one. It's a mutating foxbird. Gracious me. Flying foxes. So that's for Charlie. He likes that artwork. Sleeper Dart. More Fire Prophecies. Fighters 1. Yeah, that's not bad. Creature target human gains indestructible. Non-human creature gets indestructible. So quite not bad for 1 mana, right? Target human creature gets indestructible. Good in the human's deck. Back for more instant. Return a creature card to the battlefield and it fights something. For quite 6 mana. Good and limited. Not so commander crazy. Another Shore Shark. And okay, I like this ultimatum. Ruinous Ultimatum. Destroy all non-land permanents your opponents control, which basically means if you have any kind of decent board state, you win the game. Hopefully. Any commander you should do. That's a good one. Alright, let's keep rocking through. And token. Token is recycling. Okay, move through with some more speed. Good old deadweight, the Honey Mammoth! I love the Honey Mammoth. The artwork's just hilarious. All the honeys. Fertilid, that's a solid commander card. Constantly using Fertilids, especially in +1/+1 counter decks. That's gives menace to stuff. It's a good. Oh, Migration Path. Commander staple! Basically, explosive vegetation, but better because it has cycling. More Zenith Flares. Another ridiculous ultimatum. Okay, so this is mental. This is an I win the game card. Search your library for 3 monocolored cards. An opponent chooses one of the cards, shuffle that back, but cast the other two without paying their mana cost, which is nuts. So 3-card combos, and yeah, in Commander this is mad. Oh, it looks like we got a foil. So unexpected fangs. Ooh, look at that. He's getting bit in the neck. All right. All right, moving on. Let's go. What we got here? Oh, another companion. All right, moving through. Another Wilt. It's a good commander card in many ways. Crabby. Cloud Piercer. Anticipate. Again, fairly useful. Call of the Death Dweller. Pretty good. Return 2 target creature cards with converted CMC 3 or less to the battlefield from your graveyard. Put a death counter on either of them, then a menace counter. I mean, that can be pretty nasty stuff. Auspicious Starix with funky artwork, which is probably going to Charlie again. Okay. Cunning Night Bonder, it's got flash, and flash stuff costs 1 less to cast. Pretty good. And what do we got here? Ooh. Okay, Luminous Broodmoth. So this is again an insane commander card, the same mythic. Whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it. So if you can find a way of getting rid of those counters, or you can just have so much recurrence with this, it's nuts. So very good card, excellent commander stuff. That card is also just great, and I think this limited is pretty good too. But anyhow, so let's keep going. Funky human soldier tokens, I do like them. Okay, Serval, Mutual Destruction. Capture Sphere stuff. Old funky pacifism. Cavern Whisperer. That's Menace. And when it mutates, each opponent discards a card. Ah, the Flourishing Fox. Now that's one I've been looking for the cycling deck. Whenever you cycle another card, put a 1/1 counter on Flourishing Fox. Yeah, that's going to get big pretty quickly. Oh, another crystal. I like these crystals a lot, just because they've got cycling on them. They're good. Very good. Titanoth Rex. Cycle it and put a trample counter on something, and it's an 11 level with trample, so yeah. Ooh, Mr. Snapdex. Apex of the Hunt. So when he mutates, it deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain 4 life. It's a, what is it, a dinosaur cat nightmare. Look at that picture. Cool. Another mythic. All right, let's see what else we come up with. The mythics are coming thick and fast. Let's see how many crazy mythics we can pull out. More tokens. Okay, Unlikely Aid. Gives indestructible to something. Flycatcher. Stuff. More stuff. Can't look at all of them. Must restrain myself. Convolute. Evolving Wilds. Just useful stuff. Sackworth Mamba. Ooh, another weird, such weird artwork. Mutate. When it creates a 3/3 beast. Yes. And something for the cycling stuff. And we have a Labyrinth Raptor. So this is an angry dino with Menace. Whenever a creature you control with Menace becomes blocked, you got defending player must sacrifice a creature. Ouch. So basically, if you want to block this, wow, stuff is going to die. Okay. So interesting. A Nightmare Dinosaur. Weird. Love it. All right. Let's keep them coming. We have, ooh, a Narset emblem. Does that mean there will be a Narset? We shall see. The Brushwag. Dranath Healer. And then a Dranath. Oh, the weird one, the Rescuer, that every time you cycle, you get a soldier token. So, now that's a good one for the cycling deck. Escape Protocol. Whenever you cycle a card, you may pay 1, which lets you exile an artifact or creature, flicker it, basically, and return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. So that can keep a lot of stuff safe. That's going in the cycling. Oh, there's the one I was looking for. Oh, typical. Valiant Rescuer. Whenever you cycle a card for the first time, create a soldier. That's a lot of soldiers. And a Dirge Bat. Flash and flying. When it mutates, destroy target creature or planeswalker. Now opponent controls. Not so much Commander Madness. It looks like we have another foil, chaps. So, what is it? It is a foil Pouncing Shore Shark. Look at that. It is a land walking Jaws. moving on. Moving on. Alright. Oh, what do we got here? A cat bird. Oh, that's adorable. Even though I don't like cats, that is adorable. Okay, moving through. Phase dolphin. Cool. I like dolphins. Lurching deadeye. Look at that. Nice. More plummets. Suffocating fumes. Oh, wow. Another weird artwork one. Dinosaur cat when it mutates. Oh, it pumps other creatures. Get +2/+1 other creatures. Nice. More weird artwork for Charlie. Sanctuary Smasher. Okay, first strike counter or something. Oh, good. And, oh, another Garuda. Demon Kraken. Good stuff. Good stuff. That card is making waves in Standard at the moment. Another cool soldier token. Love it. Alright. Let's move through with a bit more panache. Wow. Another one of those. Charlie, you're getting so many cards off me, mate. Capricorn. Nice. Oh, another General's Enforcer. I like that card. And the Voracious Great Shark. Counter target artifact or creature spell. A flash shark. Was it? There's no boat big enough. Nice Jaws reference, fellas. Nice Jaws reference. I like that card. That's a nasty control piece for a control deck. So, don't know what you think of the ooh, more of the tokens. The creatures and stuff from this so far. It's definitely, this deck has definitely, I mean, set has definitely been taken to new commander levels. There is a lot of stuff for commander decks here. Bodywog. And, oh, another Inspired Ultimatum. The least useful of the ultimatums. Unless you want to have another look at that. Gain 5 life, draw 5 cards, do 5 damage to something. But, as somebody said, why couldn't it have been 7? For 7 mana, you'd probably expect that. Gaining 5 life is not exactly great. But it could be worse. I mean, it's white. There's got the color white in it. It's definitely could be worse. And Heartless Act, good removal spell. Oh, another Ozolith. I like these. These are good. And it looks like we've got another foil, boys and ladies. And oh, it's a glider. Oh, look at that cute flying squirrel. Although it's a nightmare squirrel, so maybe not so cute. Alright, moving through. Getting some good stuff so far. Token! Another soldier. Alright, here we go. Let's go through with a bit more speed until we reach the really goodness. Fragment, Charge of the Forever Beast. Lord Drakis. Return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand whenever it mutates. Now this is much nicer artwork than the silly anime stuff, in my humble opinion. Ooh, Sea Dasher Octopus. I like this. This will probably end up in my Sea Monster deck. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. It has flash and you can mutate it for 2. So mutate it onto a big fatty as it does damage. And then you can draw cards. That's, I like octopuses. I wish they did more octopuses in Magic. Alright, let's go through quickly. I apologise if this blurs the cards, but you've probably seen most of these anyway. That's another good one. Yeah, monstrous step, stamp on that lizard. Please don't. Oh, good grief, another Lutri. Yep, give us the one that we can't play, because it's banned. Still, maybe I'll turn them into, I don't know, signed copies for people or something stupid. That's what they tend to do on these videos. Wow. Charlie's getting a lot of cards. That's not too bad, that artwork. It's not terrible. But let's put it to one side. Okay. Ooh, another one. Chittering Harvester. Sack a creature each time it mutates. And, oh, another Shark Typhoon. Wah, 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 wah. I do like that. That card is hilarious. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. All the cards. All the soldiers. Let's go through. So if you, I don't know if you, another Fertilid. Don't know if you've seen any cards in here that you find particularly interesting, commander-wise, or whatever. Oh dear. Alternate Art Gem Razor. So whenever this creature mutates, destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. Wow, I mean, that's, yeah, okay. That's, never mind. Alright. More tokens. Another Wilt. Cloud Piercer again. Apologies for the extra loud beeping if you heard it. My phone has issues. Lead the Stampede. The General's Enforcer and, oh, a Savoy Triumph. Now that's a nice Triland. Triland's great. Trilands are great. Alright. Again, a huge mound of wrappers to my left. Mysterious Egg. Splendor Bear. The Howlbonder again. The Titan's Nest. Ooh, that's a good one. Like the top card of your library, put that card in your graveyard. Oh wow, this is ridiculous. It basically gives all the cards in your graveyard delve, or rather it gives every card in your hand delve. Exile a card from your graveyard, add colorless mana. Spend this mana only to cast a color spell without X, which is still very potent. That's a great card. That's a good commander card indeed. I mean, every single card in your hand essentially has delve. What is going on? What is going on with the busted cards? Cavern Whisperer with more funky artwork. Easy Prey. Footfall Crater, nice. Enchant Land. Enchanted Land has tap. Target creature gains trample and haste. And you can cycle it. That's pretty neat. Death's Oasis. That's good. So basically, when something dies, mill yourself for 2, then return a creature card that costs less than the creature that died to your hand, which is very nice. And we got a foil Splendor Mare. So cool. Alright, there are about 6 or 7 packs left. All the soldiers. More honey mammoths. Fertilids. We like the fertilids. Ooh, another crystal. Yes, we like those too. Necropanther. When the creature mutates, return target creature card with convert mana costs 3 or less from graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, interesting. Majestic Beast. It's a unicorn. Well, not quite, but you know. Gain full life every time. And a Slitherwisp. Flash. Whenever you cast another spell that has flash, draw a card. For the flash deck. If you want to build a flash commander deck. Or a flash standard deck, or whatever deck you want to build. More tokens. Okay, keep safe. Diddly-dee. Let's see what craziness we can get. Back at this one. Another Bastion of Remembrance. That is a good card. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life. I like it. Another Dire Tactics. Another excellent removal spell. And, oh, the Mythos of Nethroi, which is insane. It says destroy target permanent. Oh, if you just spend the 3 colors, but that's not really going to be a problem. Alright. Nearly there. What we got here? The junk. Wilt. That's good. Troll Hunter, Grim Dancer. I like that. Sprite Dragon! Colossification! Charging creature gets +20/+20. Yeah, big creatures. All the big creatures. I'm gonna seize. We like this card. Create Krakens for drawing cards. Yes, please. We've got a lot of Splendor Mares. Clearly, someone likes their horses. Another Mythos of Nethroi. Wow. There's going to be some good removal in the commander decks in the future. Let's move that to one side. Okay. Dinosaur. Capture Sphere. Another Mentor. Skull Prophet again. Good stuff. Ooh, Porky Parrot in alternate artwork. Another massive, massive dinosaur that creates dinosaurs. Alright, Soldier. Another crystal. Clash times Channeled Force. Interesting one. And another Riel, the Everwise, which is a very, very, very solid card. And our foil Full Skull Mentor. Well, we've got our values worth anyway, so far. Dinosaur. Auspicious Starix. Regal Leosaur. Oh, that's nice art. And another Immersion Ultimatum. Yikes. Yikes. I expect that card will spike quite highly. Cat. Another Fertilid. Sanctuary Lockdown. Pouncing Shore Shark. That's interesting artwork. Oh well. Alternate art Savai Triome. Okay, I'll accept the alternate art on this one. And our foil, Island. Okay, 2 more. We are getting close. What's it going to be? Oops, we missed one. We're going to find the Nar set that we were hinted at earlier. Probably not. Not that it matters. Anticipate. Great Horn. Another crystal. Yay. All the crystals. Crater. Whirlwind of Thought. This is a good one. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, draw a card. Yeah, Spell Slingers. All the days. Okay. Last one. That's been good so far. Let's see what our last one holds. Dire Tactics again, and our final one, Extinction Event. This is hilarious. Choose odd or even, exile each creature with cumulative mana cost of the chosen value. Not the best board wipe, let's put it that way. Alright, well, there we go, fellas. Got a stack of Rares and Mythics, and later on, our next video, we'll open some Commander decks and show you what's in those and maybe do some brief deck building ideas with them as well. Until then, adios.